It's the new reality facing schools in these tough economic times, relying on outside funding and programs to motivate both teachers and students. It was a big topic at today's NBC's Education Nation Summit in New York.
Faster.
At a time when U.S. students rank 25th in math among 35 developed countries and 17th in science, the pressure is on to prepare the next generation to compete on the world stage.
So this isn't just about education. We're literally fighting for our nation's future here.
Part of that fight in these tough economic times involves more schools having to rely on outside funding and programs.
The evidence is that we're not doing as good a job as we should be doing in this country. Not just with
Panelists at the Education Nation Summit included billionaire Warren Buffett, who's using some of his wealth to fund early childhood programs for low-income students, and the Gates Foundation's Melinda Gates, who's funding research to help motivate teachers and students at critical grade levels.
I mean, when you say that we have 2/3 of our kids who aren't prepared to go on to college and they're actually spending their own money in college to be remediated of what they should learn in high school, we say, wow.
Teacher pay is also part of the education equation. On average, teachers make $45,000 a year. On top of shrinking salaries, school budget cuts are causing many good teachers to leave the profession.
Educators also underscored the importance of reaching children at an early age and say programs once aimed at K through 12 are now including pre-K.
Education is an investment. It's not an expense. And I always say if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. And we have to look cradle to career. We have to invest in early childhood education. We have to continue to drive K to 12 reform.
Short sword, long sword.
Raising the bar for students and teachers and thinking outside the classroom. Now, as you saw, their teachers a big part of the Education Nation Summit, and when one of them was asked to stand up and say a few words, folks here in Bastrop heard him loud and clear.
I wanted to do a shout out to all of our teachers, which really shows the heart and the soul of the teacher. 1,800 people lost their homes, 200 of them teachers.
And they showed up.
They were the ones in the shelters looking for their kids, coming back in, and now we're dealing, of course, with the aftermath. And I want to thank you all for...
That was Doug Clark from Bastrop. He's also been chosen as part of the Hope Street organization, a nonprofit that is dedicated to helping create opportunities for disadvantaged students. Good to see.